Okay, this is going to go out to William Shira. This is a video that I'm going to put up for you. Now, I've been watching some of your videos, and I understand you have a really great zealousness for the American Indian culture and artifacts and stuff, but a lot of the artifacts you're showing are nothing more than stones, natural stones, or geofacts, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to show you what's left of my collection. Just a quick history, all of my finds are from the Tug Hill area in Taberg, New York, Fish Creek. That entire area from the 1700s to around the 1850s, 60s was probably one of the largest Oneida Indian settlements at that time. It was like the New York City of an Indian nation. And I'm going to show you what we find. Now, almost all my stuff was from the creek. Everything that I'm going to show you has all been verified. And what I would say to you, William, is before you post anything, you need to get your artifacts double checked. Now, I always get my artifacts checked with the Oneida Nation archaeologist and the local historian there, and once in a while with somebody from the Onondaga Nation who can give me insight on what the stuff is. So let me start now to show you what I mean. Okay. First artifact. Look at that. Right? Now you can see the handle. It looks like it was used here. Yeah, you could use that. That could have been used for a hammerstone. But guess what? Your first strike on this is going to disintegrate. Why? Because this isn't a worked stone. It's a water-worked stone from the creek. It's a red brick. That's what that is. So it's not an artifact. Same thing here. Now if you look at that, right, it's got the handle. Looks like it was notched. And you look at here, right? And I think you've had some of these. It's not a tool at all. It was just a rock, and another rock had fallen on top of this, and it made it look like that. Just a rock. These are two stones that I have seen something similar to this on your sites. These are just stones. They weren't used for anything. Even though that looks like it's an edge, that's a natural edge. There's nothing there to show that that was worked. Nothing here to show that that was a pecking stone. Even though it looks like that, it's only a creek stone. That's all it is. And notice the same thing with this. Now this is just a stone. Although this could be used as a nice hammerstone or a pounding stone. Okay? But unfortunately, again, it looks like there's a point here. It's rounded here. It's indented here, but it's just a naturally formed rock. That's all it is. Now check these two. Hammerstone or a rock? It's just a rock. That's just how it was formed. Again, no evidence of anything showing work done on it. It's just a rock. And I have seen you with some of these saying it was a tool. It's not. The same with this one. Now that looked like it could have been an axe. It could be forged as an axe because it's got the right features for it. But again, there's no evidence of anything showing that that would have been an axe. Although, if they put it on a handle and they ground and, you know, all that, it could have been an axe. But it's still It's just a stone. It's nothing. Now here's one, same thing. It looks like a hammer. It looks like it's got a handle around it. But again, there is no evidence of that being worked. There's nothing there. Okay? So it's just a rock. Most assuredly, that could be a nice tool, though. You know? And again, any stone can be a tool if it's hard enough. Now I'm going to show you real artifacts and tools. Here's a point right there. Okay? That's not an arrowhead, it's a scraper. And that's how it looks. Here's a tool. I'm sure you're going to know what that is. It's a drill. They would use that drill to bore through animal hides or whatever. And that's what that is. It's a drill. These three stones I found in the same location on the slope of a hill that goes down to our camp. This is a conical stone, pounding stone. And everything I'm going to show you now is all verified through the archaeologists and the historians. So everything I'm showing you now are actual artifacts. But these ones are prehistoric. It was worked here. You can see all the evidence of it being worked around the front, plus the peck marks. All the peck marks. Hammerstone, again, prehistoric hammerstone. You can clearly see the evidence of that it was being worked, especially here and here. Plus, they were smoothed around. They were working. What I like about this, though, is all the fossils in it. Very old, very prehistoric. But this one, the archaeologists couldn't explain to me what it was. As you can see, it was worked up here. It was grooved, but they didn't groove it all the way around. Why, I don't know. But it looked like maybe they were trying to make a dagger. I don't know. The archaeologists didn't know either. I told them I think it's an icon. Maybe the head, the shoulders, But again, this is an actual artifact, verified. I know you love showing stones that look like sanders and they're not, so I'm going to show you just two sanders. This is a small hand sander. Okay. You like to call them side grinders. We don't know what a side grinder is. We know that there's grinders. And there it is. You can see all the evidence of it being used. A little handle here. And this is what they would do. The only unique thing about this one is that's an effigy. You can see the face on it. If you can't see it, trust me, it's there. Again, it was verified. Now look at this beauty. Look at that sander. This one is heavy. Handle on it, hold it, beautifully worked on all the edges, on the sides, plus they rounded the corners. You can see the evidence of where they rounded the corners, okay? And that's an authentic sander. Celts. There's a long celt. Again, they were grooving it, but